you did. It's not because you had audience participation. It's because you gave us a bunch of great stories. I love a speech that has fun stories in it that tell us a little bit about yourself, about something you did, and something that maybe we'd all aspire to do. I like speeches that are like that. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you did well and maybe a couple of things that you could improve on for next time, Tom. As I mentioned before, one of the things that you did that I liked was at the very beginning, you got the audience engaged with a question. And you check to make sure they're engaged, because you said, hey, I don't see any hands out there. Who's got their hand up? Who's experienced heartbreak? So you really ensured that we were listening to you. Our ears are perked up now. We also had some adversity with this whole Zoom link thing. This was, of course, my fault, because we had this Zoom link that's just not working. So we've got to get that straightened out for next week for sure. But in the meanwhile, you were on one Zoom link and Bruce was speaking on the other one. We were discombobulated, and it was a little bleak, but we were getting there. We got there. A couple of things that I would like you to improve on is at the end of your speech, you did thank us, and you don't necessarily need to thank us because it's really us that's thanking you. If you have an end to your speech, and this is something that sometimes takes a little bit of practice, but have your speech start rolling down to a stop. When you stop a speech, it's not like you're doing a hard brakes on the car. It's a rolling stop. And that's how people know that you're done. And, or you could also say, back to you, Mr. Toastmaster. Another thing, and I notice it right now when I'm looking at you, is that you are looking away from the camera. If you're, there we go, now you're looking at us. When you're on Zoom, look at the camera. And what I try to do, I have a camera in front of me, and I also try to put my Zoom window in the screen that's in front of me. If I have the Zoom window off to the side, then of course you're going to see the side of my head like this. So this is what I do when I have multiple screens going and the camera's in this direction. I put it in that direction. So that's another suggestion for you, Tom. Overall, this was a great speech, as I mentioned, because we got to hear so much fun stories about what you did when you were 18 years old, sneaking into the pool, going to the nightclub, even if that wasn't so much fun, and then going up to the top of the construction crane. To be honest, the one friend who stayed down below was probably doing the right thing, just in case that crane fell over.
Yeah.
Mr. General Evaluator, back to you.
All right. Thank you.